Today we are going to start AMI. So, any idea about AMI? What is the purpose of AMI? Why we need it?
It's like image files, uh, like Linux, Windows.
Okay, so uh, there are existing AMIs are available which we are using as a template to run the machine or any kind of virtual machine. It's like a base operating system. Like for example, I want a virtual machine, but what operating system I want, we are selecting that one while launching the instance. But what about custom AMI? Now what is this custom AMI part? If you will go inside this screen and if you will click browse more AMI, there are 4 to 5 types of variants available inside the AMI. One is quick start. Quick start is like commonly used AMI which is managed by AWS. So they have every type of AMI available, Linux, Mac, anything. And they also have some of the AMI which is already having some pre-installed softwares. Like for example, uh, I want a file which is having a Docker installed. I want AMI which is having Docker installed. So the Docker will be available inside this AMI. And there are like Amazon Linux. If I'll go, see under Amazon Linux also, if you will read the description here, you will see all the related detail. Like for example, because they are giving a 2 AMI, what is the difference between this and this, you will get with this descriptions. And for example in Windows, so under Windows also we have lot of Windows server available, like 2016 we have, 2019 we have, 2022 we have. So every type of version of Windows is also available. Now we have, I'm just leave this part for a while. I have this one marketplace AMI. Now what is this marketplace AMI? Those AMI which is not available inside this are available in the marketplace AMI. Okay, under this marketplace AMI you will get some of the customization, or you can purchase it from market and you can use it under AWS virtual machine. There are operating system, it's not always mandatory that AWS manage all the operating system which is available. So for that they have given a marketplace also, where you can purchase a third party AMIs and you can use it as a base operating system. Now community AMI is like us, any people or anyone, they what they do, they create a AMI and they will launch it for the community. So we can go and use it. Like for example, I have created one AMI in which I have configured everything: Docker, Jenkins, Python, Java, everything was readily available in that AMI. And I want to share that with the market so that the people can also use it, so I can publish that AMI into community AMI. It's not like you and me or anyone who is just less experienced person can go and create this type of AMI and put it in the community. It requires a little bit of experience, and there are some of rules and regulation to publish the AMI. So they all the things are present in the document. You just need to go through it and then only you can publish it. So we are now today focused on this my AMI part. Now let me give you the use case. See, I have one virtual machine available with me in which I have used one, for example, uh, Linux machine. I have configured Apache. I have designed one website, okay, and the code is available into the index.html file, and it is displaying my website. When I am putting IP address of this machine into my browser, I am able to get that. I also have some of the softwares configured, because see, this website is might be in the required some dependency, for example Java, Python, whatever it is. It is having all the configuration related with my website or my application. So initially I have Linux available, I have Apache available, I added these things. Okay, so this, for example, this I have added under user data. Okay, or leave about the user data part right now. So I created machine and I configured everything, and it's done. Now after some time we need another machine with the same configuration, or sometimes the best example is, there are new joinees who join every month or every weeks in the company, and there are some basic thing which always needed them. So what IT people do, there is one point is they can design their system and they can install those software one by one into that machine, and then they can give that machine to that new joinee. But the problem is there might be a chances they can miss one of the software, and they one of the configuration they have forgot, for example. So to avoid this kind of thing, what in general term what people do, they create one template of these things, and every time they use that template and create a new machine with that template. So whatever things are present inside this template will automatically move into the new machine. Okay, this is one real time example. But in terms of Amazon, what we are doing is, I have machine, now I wanted to launch another machine with the same configuration. So what I will do, I will create one AMI out of it. Okay, once we will create the AMI, we are having all the configurations available with us. What we can do, we can use this AMI and we can launch n number of machines with the same configuration. Suppose after some time I have installed removed Python from here. Okay, now Python is not present inside this machine. So what do you think? Is this removed Python part will also be moved inside this AMI?
Not automatically, we have to manually do it.
Correct. It's not like we need to manually do it. We need to again create another AMI. The AMI which is having a Python install will be the separate AMI, and the AMI which is not having Python will again be the separate AMI. We need to create another AMI. We can create n number of AMI. AMI is free of cost, but the storage which is being occupied by AMI, it will be the chargeable thing. Now what does it mean, the storage part? See, at least bare in the bare minimum case, we have a C drive available in our machine, right? So C drive will be either it could be 8 GB in terms of a Linux machine, it could be 30 GB in terms of Windows machine, right? So while creating a AMI, whatever installation and templating and the patching is present in this machine, they create a AMI. So the template which has been created will be the free of cost, but there will be one copy of this storage will be created along with this AMI which belong to this AMI, so that you can create a new AMI out of it, will be the chargeable. So the storage will be chargeable. One point. And the second, see, whatever question I am means the explanation I am giving, this type of question will come in the exam. They might ask you, I have AMI available, I have a 30 GB of storage, so can you please tell me how much cost I will pay? And they will give you certain options, that 30 GB plus AMI template charges, or the this is like a direct question I'm talking, but they will not have direct question. They will create one use case scenario and then they will give the option. So you need to be very careful while reading and while understanding the concept. So now, what does this copy means? This copy is of means is snapshot. Okay, so snapshot and volume is the next section, but as of now just only remember that they while creating a AMI, along with the AMI they create one snapshot of the storage, and you can go and create a number of AMIs out of it. Also, it's not just because just you can create a AMI and you can create a virtual machine in your account. You can share this AMI with other region also. You can share it with other account also. Anywhere in AWS you can share. Understood? Any doubt till now? Now,
No.
what do you understand with this use case? What could be the benefit out of it? Means like what benefit you are getting?
Um, it we have to like use the less process in creating the machines. Like it automatically create
Hmm.
the process. Let's say we have to install Apache servers in all the servers. It automatically be installed in all the servers. So uh, so it help us to like fault tolerance.
Mm-hmm. Correct. Obviously, fault tolerance is also one of the benefit.
And easy for all of us to create. Like it's basically doing automation uh, in creating new
Yeah.
servers,
So
users.
correct. So they have three, four benefits, like one which you told, fast and easy, and the flexibility is there. Low cost is there. Pre-configured templates we can design, and fast to set up. So these are the only benefits. One more point I want to highlight, while creating a AMI, at least you need one base AMI. It could be Linux, it could be Windows, it could be any of the operating system. Then only you can create. Okay, so let's just go and see the demo of it. It's very simple, but for before that we need to create one machine. Let's just create a Windows machine so that it will be very clearly visible for you. Did you try creating a virtual machine which I have shown you yesterday, like installing Apache, all those things? Have you tried?
Yeah, I tried that.
Okay, so you deleted that, right? It should not be
Yeah.
open in your account. Yeah, great. And Ashuti?
I'm sorry, I have not tried. Actually, I was busy and I will try today only after my office.
Okay, no problem. And okay, it required 1 or 2 minutes. So, uh, Jasmeet, you have not faced any issue, any error, anything?
No, it's so far so good. Like it's a basic, so all good for now.
Okay, great. Okay, so we have Windows machine now. Now I want to create a AMI out of it. Now while creating a AMI or before creating a AMI, I just wanted to highlight one thing and just listen carefully and you will only see these things practically. See, I am changing the password of this machine. I'll tell you why I am changing the password. Just change the password. Okay, so to change the password, just go down. You will get this option somewhere here only. Password, change. Yeah. So what is the existing password I have? I need to take it from here. Okay, take it and just current password, put it here, and next, and give new password, whatever password you want to give. Okay, finish. Now what I will do, I will create some of the folders here. For example, some changes let me do inside this file. Let's just under C drive, let me create a folder called, is this not, yeah, this is very slow machine. uh, Demo folder. Under this, let's just create some of the files. Text file, sample file, or okay. So I have did some changes in this machine. Now one more point, while creating a AMI, this machine has to be in the stop state. This is the best practice which you need to follow, right? So if I will not stop it, let's just see whether Amazon, what Amazon do automatically. See, this is the AMI panel. You will get the AMI here, but right now as you can see there is no AMI, and there is a snapshots panel which where you can see the snapshot related with that AMI. So just simply go to instance and click on this Windows machine. Under this action you will see the image and template, so you can create the image. So while creating an image, you need to give the image name. So you can give any name like Windows image, and you can give the description. See, under this also you will get so many things, like you can create a volume, you can add the volume also. Add the volume is like you can add C drive, D drive also while creating a image. So right now in your machine you have only C drive, but when you will add a D drive or extra drive over here, so the machine which you will create out of that AMI will have additional volume available. But right now we are not doing anything because we have not covered volume part yet, so I'm just creating a sample normal only. Okay, see, this is about the tag. So it is saying you want to tag snapshots and image with the same or together, or you want to tag an image both of them separately. So that is not that much important part right now. You can go ahead with the default thing, as this is the optional part also. The only mandatory thing is this part. I wanted to show you that how they calculate this volumes and the storage part. So above thing, the image will be counted under the template, that is AMI, and the storage will move to in snapshot. So create a image, it will take 1 or 2 minutes to create. See, under this image section you will see the image is now getting created, and the snapshot is this. So it will take again 1 or 2 minutes. Also there is a volume section. See, I have created one machine. So see, the machine ID is 9053, right, which is the Windows machine, so which is having C drive of 30 GB. So 9059 is under volume section. You will see, see 9059, the Windows machine C drive dev SDA is attached it. that is of 30 GB. So automatically that volume part will move towards the in the volume section, even though you are creating a default machines. Under snapshots you will see it will come. See, automatically while creating a AMI, you have not stopped that machine, but automatically it has stopped that remote machine. It says we are stopping it because they are creating a AMI, and the best practice of creating a AMI, the machine should be in the stop state so that the complete state of that machine will be moved into the AMI. So this again will be the question, that what should be the best practice we should follow in terms of AMI. And it's not about the exam question, the same kind of scenario based question is also been asked in uh, interviews also. So again it will take some time pending state.
Kanchana, here, what is snapshot?
I'll tell you, just I told you here, just only remember the storage as a snapshot, because we have not yet covered storage, snapshot and volume part, so that will covered in the next section. I'll tell you what it is. So as of now, just remember the storage, which storage like C drive which we have attached it here will move as a snapshot while creating a AMI. Okay. So as of now, just remember this thing only. Once we'll cover, you will automatically understood at what snapshot means. So see, the image is created and it is having description that created by images. And if you will go inside the, sorry, this is the snapshot which has been created of 30 GB, and the description it is showing created by created image. Now what image? This is the image, this one. Okay, now we are readily available the image ID with us. Let me give some name, because to that it will help me to identify uh, Windows image as a tag. Okay, now I'm going to create one instance. See, it is in the stop state right now. It will take 1 or 2 minutes in passing the check. Okay, so let's just create one more instance, and this time AMI instance. I will give name this AMI instance. Under this we will go to the browse section, and under this, if you will now able to see the image which I have created will now shifted here. So just go and select it and keep rest all the things default. Automatically it will take. See, I'm selecting this security group, and the key pair I'm attaching the same key pair. Okay, done. Now just quickly launch this. The only problem with Windows machine is it is very time taking. Now let me try to connect. So if I'll click on connect, and if I'll go to RDP, if I'll get the password, see it. Okay, it's still showing 4 minutes. Just a minute. And if you will see now, okay, snapshot is there, volume, again one new volume is been created. So every time whenever we create a machine, volumes like a drives which we attach will move into the volume section. So see, I have one Windows machine and AMI instance available, so they both are having a 30 GB of C drive, so it is moved here. Now let's just see. So just quickly click on connect, and under this connect option, am I audible, right? Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
See, it will give you this message. The instance was launched from the custom AMI or a default password has changed. A password cannot be retrieved for this instance. If you have forgot the password, you have to reset using AWS EC2. Now, what is the meaning of this? See, I have a password available. I have a key available. But if I'm trying to generate a new password for the newly created machine, I won't be able to generate, because that is the custom AMI file. Uh, uh, just please mute yourself. Yeah. So now how I will able to log in into this? So what I will do, I will just simply take the IP, and I will go here and paste it, and the name will be administrator only, and the password will be the set password which I have created in the first machine. I changed that password, right? So okay, and with that password you will able to log in. So with this, what you understood? So the problem with AMI is you have to log in with the same password from which that machine is being created. That's it. Because that is the image of that base machine. And you can't retrieve that password. If you want to retrieve, you need to just go first into the EC2 machine. You need to do some changes. You need to retrieve password from there. Then you need to create an AMI out of it, and then only you can change that. There are ways you can change it and you can recover your machine, but that steps are different, and it requires a lot of configuration or something. Okay, so this is one part which I want to highlight. And see, this is the new machine, and if I'll go to this C drive, under the C drive you will be able to see this demo folder. Understood? So any doubt till now what we have done? Because this is very confusing sometimes, that's why I'm going very slow for this particular section.
Yes.
Jasmeet, any doubt?
No.
Great. So now this is about the AMI and how to handle that AMI. Now I guess we have done with the AMI. Yeah. Now I wanted to share that AMI. How I can share it? So see, simply AMI section, just go there, click on this part, and under action you will see some option. AMI description, manage AMI optimization. No, there is the only option. Edit AMI permission. Yeah, see, under edit AMI permission you will be able to see that two options: share account. See here how I can share this with another account. It's very easy. Simply just type the account ID, any account ID. Account ID means this ID, this account ID of, for example, I can share this image with Jasmeet or Ashwati, anyone. I just need this account ID. I will just simply copy, and I will add account, click on add account ID, and I will just paste here and share AMI. So it will be shared, but right now I'm just putting my own AMI ID. That's why it will not reflect. Okay, this is one part. Now okay, remove. And see, there are two ways of sharing it. One is public, and see, if I make public, anyone can go and use this AMI with the help of AMI ID. But I don't want, I want to change it privately. And see, while sharing, if I wanted to share this snapshot also, like for example, while sharing a AMI, I would be able to share the template, but the snapshot will not be shared. If I want to share that snapshot also, I need to check on this part. Understood from where you can share?
Yes.
Okay. Now there is one more option which I am not able to see, that is the sharing that AMI with the different region. Why it is not reflecting? Maybe they have removed or something. Permission copy AMI. Yeah, copy AMI is the option. See, now I want to copy that AMI into different regions, so everything is same. Description of the see, destination region. Now destination region I want to copy in the Mumbai region, so I will just simply create a copy. And while creating a copy, if I want, I can encrypt also, but right now I'm not doing anything. I'm just selecting and copy AMI. So once we will create on copy AMI, and then we will move to Mumbai region. So while, if you want to share or AMI from one region to another region, you need to click on copy option. And if you wanted to share it with the other person also, so in that case you just need to create on edit permission option. See, in Mumbai region, again it is creating the AMI. It's still in the pending state, and you will get the snapshot also here. See, it is creating a copy destination from this. So now in the Mumbai region also you can create a same type of machines. Understood? Now next part is, you cannot delete AMI, you just only deregister it. So to remove that AMI from the system, you just need to deregister it, one part. And along with this deregistration, you need to delete the snapshot also, otherwise this will be there. So just delete the snapshot. So to delete the AMI or to remove that AMI part from your account, you need to perform two tasks. One is deregistration of AMI, and the other one is this one, removing the snapshot. So this is AMI option and how you can share it. Here we are end with the AMI part. So any idea, sorry, any question?
No.
Okay. Now we are moving towards, at least today we will cover some basic idea about the EBS, what it is and types of EBS available. So let me share, or let me explain what is EBS. See, EBS is Elastic Block Store. AWS EBS. EBS is like our C drive or D drive, or which we attach with our virtual machine. There are multiple type of EBS are available, that is general purpose, provision, throughput, and cold and magnetic. So all these things are attached with the virtual machine, and we can use it. Now general purpose and provisions and throughput, what these three means, let's just go and see the launch instance option. Under launch instance option, you will see the storage part down there. So you just click on this advanced. So under this advanced view, you will see one volume I have, that is default volume, so no need to see this. We will create a new volume. See, the volume which is default attached with the machine is known as root volume. You have to have at least one root volume to launch the machine. You can add n number of volumes along with your machine. So you just need to click on that add volume option, and under that you will be able to see these options. Now what all are these options are? We can create a snapshot, or we can we can copy that snapshot detail, but this is not important. The important part I wanted to show you is this one. There are different types are available, like general purpose again having a two type, GP2, GP3. Provisioned IOPS is having a IO1, IO2 option. Cold HDD, throughput optimized HDD, and magnetic. So magnetic tape is the old version, so we are not focused on this part. We see the throughput HDD. It's like a normal hard disk which we use in our old days. Cold HDD again, these are the two types of hard disk HDD form. Now 4 are SSD, so we know SSD what it is. So under SSD also they have a two types. So if you will go and select one, just see these are the option. If I'll go and select another one, so you will get the different option. That different option is like, see, GP3 is having high IOPS available, and the GP2 is having a IOPS between 100 to 3000. It's like they can vary, but under GP3 you can increase this IOPS, and you can increase up to 64,000. Sorry, this is under provision. Under this you can increase up to maximum, I guess, 50,000. Let me try. See, it will give you up to 16,000 only. This is one part. And under provision IOPS, well, do you understand by what is the meaning of IOPS? No idea? Okay, let me tell you.
Input output per
IOPS,
second.
yes, correct. So if whenever you are more focused on IOPS side, you need to select the volume type from here. And whenever you are more focused on the throughput side, throughput, it's nothing but the kind of a response. So you can go ahead with this throughput options. So the only difference is this only. It's just the performance part. So it's like a drive only, normal drive. We, while creating a drive or while creating a laptop also, we are now more focused towards the SSD rather than HDD, and we all know that why we want SSD, because it's like it's more faster than other uh, other hard disk types. So this is one thing. And now I want to add volume, so we can go ahead and increase this size. Now what could be the size? See, every time where you will see this info, if you are not able to identify what is the meaning of this particular field, you just click on info and it will give you the description. So while in the description it is saying IO1 and IO2, you can go ahead and create a one volume of at least maximum 16,384, and GP2 and GP3 you can go ahead with the same size. ST1 and ST2 you can go ahead with the same size. So the maximum size is same, but the minimum size is different, 4, 1 and 125. Okay, so I am going to create, for example, 4 GB of one volume with GP2, very small size. And see the delete on termination part. I'll tell you what is the meaning of delete on termination thing when we will terminate this machine. And rest I'm keeping everything blank. I'm selecting this only, and again let's just go and create window volume machine. What happened? The problem is when we select a Windows, the type of device is XVDB, and when we select a Linux, it's like dev or dev and SDD. So the type of device will be changed in terms of Linux. In terms of Windows, it's this only. That's why it is showing red part. I'm going to select a 4 GB. That's it. I'm not doing anything more changes here. Okay, launch instance. Okay, in the meantime, when this machine is launching, I want to show you how we can attach and what is the purpose of these things. See, let me show you with the diagram. Just close this machine as of now. Okay. See, purpose of volume, purpose of snapshot. Now what a snapshot is, let's just discuss small brief description. See, I have one machine in which I have two volumes. one is of 30 GB, another one is the 4 GB volume, right? So I have a 30 GB that is a default, and the 4 GB which I have recently attached it. So this is the C drive and this is the D drive. Okay, and in D drive I have some important files in D drive, right? So there are ways to share this file. Now I have one more machine available in different region or different account or in the same account, that is the different part, but we have another machine. So how we will share this important file with this machine? How? We either, it could be we can move it, we can mail it, or we can do some network sharing. So how we will share this file with the another machine? For that, what we can do, we can share it with the mail, or we can share it with the external pen drive, like that only we will share. But Amazon itself is having a one more concept. You can directly share this complete storage with another machine. How you can share? You have created one machine with the same storage. Obviously there will again be the same 30 GB of storage available. Now you want to attach this volume into this machine. So how you will attach? You will create a snapshot, and with that snap you can create a volume and you can attach that volume with this machine. One point. Now what is the snapshot? Snapshot is nothing but it's just a copy of your data. Snap, what is the meaning of snap? Snap is like when we click the photo, the image or the position on which we are, that snap will be created in the same way. So right now in this drive, you have a important file, that is one file available. So when you create a snapshot, the same file also be available in the snap, and with this snap you can create a one volume and you can attach that volume with this machine. So whatever data you are having here will move here, then it will move here. This is one part. And the second part is, now next time you have added, for example, two files, again the second file you have added, but the snap will not have that file. You need to again create a snapshot. And the benefit of snapshot is snapshots are incremental. Now what is the meaning of incremental? If you have one file here, so we expect when we create a new snapshot, we expect this 1 and 2 should be present into this. But as a backside or as a best practice, what Amazon do, Amazon only copy two file here, two second number of file into the second snap. How it works is, let me share another example. Four, we have one file, that is A. Out of this we have created one snapshot, and that snapshot is having a file A. Okay, now we added B. So again we have created a snapshot. So what will be done? The another snapshot will have A and B. While seeing, when we will see that the second snapshot will have A and B. Now again we have created a C, and again we have created A, B and C. Then again we added a D, so again the snap will be created of with A, B and C and D. Now for example, A is having 1 GB, 2 GB and 3 GB and 4 GB data. So total how many GB of data? 4, 7 and 10. 10 GB data we have right now, right? So 10 GB data, if we will see here, if I'll create a 4 snapshot, so how much size it will occupy? Having a 1 GB, A and B is having 1 or 2, it's like a 3 GB, and ABC is having 1, 2, 3 and it's like a 6 GB, and here it's like a 10 GB. So to copy 10 GB of data, to create a snap of 10 GB of data, how much space we have occupied? 1, 3 is like 4 and 6 it's 10 and 10, 20, so 20 GB. To take a copy of 10 GB of data, we are using 20 GB of space. Is this the best practice? No, right? So what AWS do, while seeing, you will see this kind of image, but backside what is happening while creating a snap, AWS only create an incremental snap. Like it will not create a part here, it will not create a ABC part here, it will only create an additional part, like that. See, so now you will not wasting your space. So now how this working will done, because if I have deleted, for example, this part, I have deleted this part, what about this C, where it will go? So it will move in this one. So the next available snap will have a C and D, because we have deleted this snap. Understood, or should I repeat once again, because this is little bit very confusing part and this will definitely come in the exam.
Yes, it's confusing.
It's confusing, right? See, how to explain that? Okay, let me bring some easy example. See, initially first day one I have added A code, then in the next day I have added B code, I have added C code, I have added D code, and I have a system which will take automatic snapshot daily. It will take snapshot daily backside, right? I have attached it that policy that daily take you need to take a snapshot. So in the day one, my system has taken a snapshot that is consisting of only A file, which is of 1 GB, and the next day I have again added a B code, and which is having a size of 2 GB. So the total size is 1 or 2 3 GB. So as per our understanding, A and B will be added next day in the next step snapshot. This is snap 1, this is snap 2, day 2 snap 2, and in the third day what we will understood, we will have added a C code here that is of 3 GB. So as per our understanding, what snap will be created with A, B and C. So the size of that ABC will be 6 GB, because they are having a total file. Here it's a 3 GB because A and B, and it's here it's a 1 GB, right? And the fourth day again we have added a D file which is having a 4 GB of data. So the total will be a 10 GB, but here will be like A, B and C and D, and that 10 GB of data. So this is very basic understanding which we think while creating a snapshot. But the technical part, if you we will see, here we were storing a 10 GB of data only, and if we will calculate the storage of snapshot is 20 GB. Understood how it is a 20 GB?
Yes,
This is having 1, 2, 6 and 10. So there will be a 20 GB, right? And this is not the best practice, correct? To store 10 GB of data, you are taking 20 GB of backup. So what Amazon do at backside, while seeing from front end, you will understand that it is taking 20 GB of backup, but from back end, what the best practice they follow, what they do, they create a snapshot in an incremental way. Only the part is been added into the same file will be added as a snapshot. For example, here I have added A, so first time it will create the same snapshot, but the second time if I have added B file into this machine and I'm taking a snapshot of this machine, so what they will do, they will only create B snapshot that is of 2 GB. Third day I have added C code into this machine, right? So third day they will only create with the C that is of 3 GB. Fourth day they will only add a D that is of 4 GB. Understood? So now the point is, you still have a 4 snapshot, you still have same data available with you, but they having a different size. The only size which you stored here 10 GB, and here also a 10 GB data. But now the next question is, till now you understood what is the meaning of incremental?
yes,
Great.
Yes.
Now next is, see, now next question is, suppose I have deleted this snapshot, then what about C, where this C will go on? because this snapshot is having C. So that C automatically will move into the next snapshot automatically. You no need to worry about your data. It will automatically, once you will remove this snapshot, it will automatically remove here, and 3 is now become 4 plus 3 is now 7 GB. You can also remove this also. In that case, B also will move into the next available snap. So this again, next available snap will have B, and the 7 plus 2 is 9 GB data. So this is how working is being done in the backside. Every time snapshot you are taking a snap of same volume or same drive, it will create a incremental snap. And now, if I have created snap here, I have a one file available with me. I want to move this file with here, so I can do it easily. Even though we can share this root volumes also, even though with the help of this root volume we can create another machine also directly. Anything we can do. How it will be done, we will see the demo in detail. But right now, as you can see, I have created one Windows machine with the volume. So I just wanted to show you how that volume works. See, I attached it one 4 GB of volume also with this. 30 was the default, but I attached it 4 GB. So how we will access this? First we will see this. Just go and connect. See, I added one volume here, but it is not reflecting here. See, only C drive is reflecting. But what about that 4 GB of drive? That is available, but that is not online. So for that, you need to go to the disk storage part. You just search the disk, and where is that option? This one, create and format hard disk partition. Under this partition, you will be able to see this 4 GB of unallocated space. So if you wanted to see that space should be utilized and available here, so what you need to do, you need to make it online. So just first click on this, right click on this icon and make it online. So once you will click on this, it will be readily available for initialize, but it is not initialized. Now you need to initialize the disk. Right click every time and OK. So now again, this disk is initialized, but it is not unallocated. So to create a new volume, just click on, right click on this area and just click on new simple volume and next. You can reduce the size also. It is not mandatory to give full size, but next. D drive, I'm creating as a D drive. Next, finish. Once you are done, it will see you, it will reflect here also, and if you want to go and refresh here, it will show here. Understood? Now next is, we have created a D drive here. Okay, so the further processing we will see in the next class, that how we can share this volume and how we can copy this things. But right now, otherwise it will take next 1 hour to explain everything. Okay, so any doubt till now? I know this is confusing. Just go through very carefully in this weekend and come up with the doubt. We will again take this part in Monday.
Okay.
But if you have any doubt right now, you can ask me.
I will try to do a practical. If I have any doubt, I will come up with the next class.
Okay, no problem. Great. So I'm just deleting these Windows machine. See the terminate option. Terminate it. And also we need to remove this AMI from here to the registered AMI. And I need to delete the snapshot of that AMI. I am not deleting that machine which we have just created, because we want to continue our demo from here. But what I will do, I will keep this machine in the stop state so that it will charge me little less. Okay, so I'm just keeping this machine in the stop state. So next day we will start our demo from here only. Okay, and today we have covered these things. It is 17th. I'm leaving rest of the things. We'll see in next class with the clear examples also. Okay. Okay then.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Bye
Thank
bye. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe my channel.